So I'm in Hall 1B at the stall of Bowman and Archer, and I'm with Meenu Pathak, who's the marketing director of the company. Meenu, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine, Rahul. Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Bowman and Archer. What is it that you do in terms of your product portfolio? It would be nice for us to know.
Sure, Rahul.
Yeah.
So, Bowman Archer, as a company, we're based in Bombay. We do anything and everything to do with powder processing.
Okay.
So, if you talk about any powder processing products, including making of tablets and a special focus on homology and oncology department, we got the kit ready for you.
Okay.
The kit behind you is our Volunic. That's our kind of a design which has been known to the industry for quite a long.
Right.
This is a special machine for oncology and hormonal products.
Okay.
So this complete suits can help you make any kind of tablets.
Okay. So you do your own design and manufacturing?
Very much, Rahul. So
Yeah.
we do everything in-house. You can see
Yeah.
our finishes as
Yeah.
compared to most people in the industry.
Right.
We've been manufacturing for quite a lot of European companies. So you
Yeah.
got a nice glossy finish
Yeah.
and a mirror finish inside, which is as per the GMP. So
Right.
everything is in-house, right? From designing to manufacturing.
Right. So obviously you have to spend a lot in terms, not just resources and money,
Right.
but investing in people and technologies to help innovation.
Definitely.
What's the role that it plays in whatever you do, or is everything based upon the regulators are now demanding something different, so now we need to think something different, or do you try and stay ahead of the curve a little bit?
I think, Rahul, it's mutual, with the current industry demands. If we talk about the pharmaceutical industry,
Yeah.
everybody's trying to be ahead than the others and trying to create your own niche.
Right.
So I have worked across people, they have come with different kinds of formulation. So
Yeah.
they know the product, but they
Right.
don't know in which machine is going to produce that.
Right.
So per se, certain products that we have done is exclusively as per their requirement
Okay.
to ensure that they get their desired product, which is
Right.
very rare in the industry. And I feel privileged that we have been considered as one of those leaders where people come with their ideas
Right.
and the product is offered by us. So absolutely bang on to that.
Okay. So it's a mix of you saying, okay, this is the kind of equipment that's needed for the industry, but you also have your own customers and partners who say, Meenu, we need
want
help
that.
with this.
Can you
We
help?
can't figure it out. Can you help us design and make
Yes,
it? Kind of
bang
thing.
on to your requirement, Rahul, that this
Yeah.
is the machine that I think the market is going to require. So that's a
Right.
continuous one.
Okay.
These are the batch one.
Okay.
So this is coming from my end. That was from their
Okay.
end. So,
So
balance
this is
of
actually
that.
an interesting point, because I know we had a seminar on continuous versus batch
Yes,
manufacturing.
yes.
So explain what the major difference is between the two. I mean, conceptually one understands batches, you're producing 100 of something and then you're moving on to something else.
True.
So how's continuous, because everything is at some extent volume based.
Definitely.
So you can't continuously keep producing something at a
Definitely.
very low level, because that's inefficient in
True.
terms of
True.
your process and all
So
that.
Rahul, particularly people would go for a continuous manufacturing when they have volumes.
Okay.
So I understand Mr. BVRK was a speaker when he was talking about this continuous, and there was a good amalgamation of different people coming with thoughts and ideas. He was there at our stall and he was particularly very happy to look at that machine.
Right.
And I got to know from the market that he kind of won the lead there, saying that yes, you can do continuous manufacturing.
Yeah.
Yes. You're conceptually right.
Yeah.
If you have voluminous product, you can talk about continuous manufacturing.
Right.
But it's vice versa also. If you're not sure about what kind of products you're going to demand,
Yeah.
your market is coming up or any requirements, you can't have a kind of a store with all sorts of machineries.
Right.
So if you have something that taken care of your smallest volumes to the biggest volumes, you will
Yeah.
be happy to work across with that. So I think the future of the market lies in continuous manufacturing.
Right. Okay. And what's your background? Because this is a very technically heavy engineering based job or industry that you're in.
I come from an MBA marketing. A very few women you can find in terms of machineries.
I was actually going to say that.
Yeah.
Because it is such a male dominated industry.
Definitely.
Engineering as a whole, as a discipline,
True.
is
True.
maybe software is the one area where you do have more women.
I agree.
But when it comes to process based manufacturing and engineering,
It
It
is
is
a
a
very
lot.
rare.
Yeah.
You'll find a lot of females working in the R&Ds of the pharmaceutical industry,
Right.
but not the machinery. So it
Yeah.
was quite a novel area.
Yeah.
And I hold this share in this company, but my executive director, Mr. Rabi, has been a brain behind this.
Right.
I was a little new to this field and not very okay to start across, but I think women are not going to lead at anywhere. So
Not at all.
no,
Not at all. More power to you. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you're here at this exhibition in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
What has been the experience like thus far?
You got the core and the hub here, and
Right, yes.
the footfalls have been increasing from previous year to every time you can see the number of people are coming in. The
Yes.
number of stands, the number of halls have increased.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a better show for you guys. And I told the PMAC guys, you're going to be in trouble if this picks up a lot. He was here just afternoon. So I told them.
Well, that's really good for us to know. And you will hopefully be back next year bigger and
more
better.
grander.
So you've obviously met a number of your customers and partners
Definitely.
thus far.
Definitely.
Have there? So obviously it takes time for any kind of project to materialize.
Definitely.
But have you had a lot of discussions already with perhaps with some new guys, or has it been a lot of your existing customers and partners who come to you and saying,
I would say, per se, when you talk about Hyderabad, you would expect people only coming from South. Let's say that is the core idea. When it was in Bombay, you'll have a lot of people pumping in from Bombay.
yeah,
But you know what? I've seen some people who would never expect to be in the stand. Say, example, people from Mumbai.
yeah,
Just, it's been your push and pull that has brought them here.
right,
So I've seen people coming from Vizag, I've seen people coming from Bangalore, I've seen people coming from Mumbai, which they otherwise not do. So that tells me that, people are going to be serious about this and they're
Yes.
going to pumping instead of coming to any other exhibition compared to India.
Us people from Bombay, like, we just like to stay there.
It's not there, we would always love to be out there,
Yeah.
but then obviously they are being blinded by so many things,
Yes.
obligations from the companies, no holidays, blah, blah, blah.
Correct,
So
yeah.
that has to be taken care.
So things are going well.
I think
Yeah.
I have no complaints.
Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed our chat.
Thank you
and
so
I
much,
wish you
Rahul.
all the best. See you next year.
Pleasure to meet you.